Yo, it's Snow Baby.
Yo, 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 it's your boy Note. We are back on the No Show on this Tuesday, 8:07 in the morning day. How are we doing? I'm feeling good, y'all. I'm feeling good, fresh. Had some sleep finally, some good sleep, because I ain't been sleeping too well. Work, and then getting sleep. I'm just happy I'm up, man. I'm good. I can function and not just run through the show. So let's take it at a pace today, y'all. Let's take it at a pace. UFC 253. Let's get on it. Okay, Paulo Costa versus Izzy. What the fuck? What happened? Izzy's the truth. I mean, at this point, what can you say about the man? He's cleared out his division. He's GOAT status right now. I don't know. I was like, he made Costa look like a amateur rookie, and not the fact of him, beating him and knocking him out in the second round with a TKO stoppage, with a nasty, I believe, left hand. What was Costa doing? What did Costa wake up today and he was like, you know what I want to do? I want to lose. Like he wasn't fighting anything like, but that's why I told you guys I didn't see it going that far. I told everyone, last show I told you guys I didn't see it going that far. Did I see it going that way? Fuck no. I thought it would be a good fight. I didn't think it would be like Dana White with his ass talking about it's going to be the fight of the year. Shut the fuck up. We all can tell. We all know who's the fight of the year still. And that's Joanna and Wei Zhang, the best fight of the year. Sorry, still the best fight of the year to me. Hasn't changed anything or the facts. But still, that fight was one-sided. Paulo Costa didn't get one round in. It was bad. Them leg kicks that Izzy hit him with. I'm starting to see that though. Because right now it's fashionable in martial arts to do them leg kicks. Justin Gaethje is the one for real that got me looking at it the most because he does it a lot. But just to see Izzy do it both fights back to back on Romero and Paulo Costa kind of lets you see, okay, because he did them leg kicks to where he damaged his I think it was his I want to say his right calf. I can't see it. Maybe left. Either way, he damaged his calf. I think he was rocking that motherfucker. Paulo Costa did not come to bang. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, when you want to get into it and you want to get down to it, Paulo Costa didn't come in at the bang. Then we have the steroid rumors about Israel Santa. I'm not going to go into that because I don't know shit about steroids. I have no clue. I haven't done enough research to even say the man's doing anything. But it does leave you with a question because USADA came and got both of them, prior to like maybe Izzy had like about about 3 weeks before he fought that he got USADA, and then Costa got it like a week before, So, it leaves time for Izzy to juice up. I don't know. I never thought John Jones would be juicing. It turned out he was juicing. So I don't know more about that speculation. You either have to come to light because I don't know. I can't speak on that, but I did see that. So it's kind of like, it's always out there. It's always out there. Ever since John Jones, you don't never know. You could always assume like, oh yeah, this guy's a really good fighter, but you don't know. You have no idea, what's gonna happen. And man, and the Dana White and Conor shit about him talking about tweets and how he disrespected his trust and that's a girl thing to do and blah blah blah. All the man was just putting out because Dana White keeps running his mouth. He puts his mouth in the shit and says, well, he doesn't want to fight. Anyone that knows Conor is not going to sit there and let you keep talking about the man doesn't want to fight when that's one of the things we know about Conor and Love. He's never turned down a fight. He's always ready to fight. That's who he is. So when you damage someone, what do you expect them to do? Like, you gonna keep talking shit on me? Well, let me expose you and tell everybody, yo, I am ready to fight. I have been trying to get a fight, and you guys haven't fucking got on my page. Like, but don't go around running your mouth saying that I'm not ready to fight because I'm ready to fight. So, I understand why he did that. I understand why Dana White's saying, "Nah, that shit ain't cool." I respect both parties when it comes to that. But at the end of the day, Dana White has said this about numerous times about people, and it's facts. Dana White was lying. He showed you. Dana White is full of shit. You know what I'm saying? For real. Do I think that either one of them are really mad? No, I think all this shit is publicity. Dana White, that's his golden pony. I don't feel like Dana White would I don't think Conor would do that without Dana White and them being on some type of scheme. You see what I'm saying? And let's go a little deeper with Conor, anyways, because ever since he showed these tweets for Dana White, if you don't know what I'm talking about, let me slow it down for you. You know, a couple of days ago, Conor McGregor showed some tweets about Dana White and his discussion, and he was just showing him fights and just certain sayings, and it was showing how Conor was trying to get a fight, how he wasn't ducking Gaethje, how they all were saying he was ducking Gaethje. You know, they even had, like, I think this morning, one of Habib's Justin Gaethje and Habib's manager was Ali was trying to, try to go over it. He was trying to go over it to say, whoa, whoa, whoa. But at the end of the day, bro, he didn't try to skip those fights, so shut the fuck up, I had no problem with that dude Ali, man. I just think he runs his mouth a lot. But at the end of the day, it shows that, all this shit that Dana White be saying, you can't take it all, as self-value, because it's not. It's his word. It's his voice. It's what he's saying. But, you got to remember, that's just a promoter slash, CEO. Dana White's just selling it. But, yeah, I believe that that's just some bullshit, talking about man code and shit. This guy goes around, man, get the fuck out of here. Both of them, for real, get both of them out of there on anything of those guy codes. The motherfuckers don't do no guy code. The motherfuckers is money makers. When you got that type of money, there's no loyalty they got to anybody but themselves, and it just, it's all for show. It's all for show. I bet you that he leaked those things, and Dana White and them sat down and came up with a strategy to bring, Conor more value, try to help him out. It's just all show, And then Habib's doing all he can to run away from a fight with Conor. I mean, you got all these things about, I don't want to fight him now because now he's trash. He showed his trash. He showed all this stuff. Bro, what does it matter if he showed that stuff or not? Get in there and fight the man. Give him his next shot. He deserves it. I mean, shit. I think we all can sit here and say yes, he deserves it. I don't think anyone can sit here and be like, no. I think he deserved it. And if he's got to prove it with Justin Gaethje, I feel like let him do it with Justin Gaethje. But Justin Gaethje is gonna go fight Habib, and it's coming soon. It's the 24th of this month. We get this motherfucker out the way. No more talks, no more who's ifs. We'll get this out the way and see what happens. But excuse me, to blow Conor off because of that shit is bullshit. I just get tired of listening to all that bullshit that Habib be talking, bro. Sometimes it's just shit out of his mouth. You gonna fight that dude? That's money. And if you don't fight him, then you ducking him. No matter what you say, you ducked him. And let me put this out here too. If you've ever watched that Habib and Conor fight, Conor stuffed all 4 takes in the matter of minutes when he did that. Like, he's the only person that has done that. Now think about that. Just think about that. He's the only person that done that, and that's all I'm gonna say, because I know people will be like, they're really Habib fans, they're really Conor haters. I love Conor, and I'm a Conor fan, so whatever I say, I'm always gonna uplift the man. So don't listen to me. I ride for my dude. Conor is the champ for me, man. Straight up for the 155s. I don't give a fuck how you feel. That is real. And we'll go into the Habib and Justin Gaethje fight next episode, because that's only fitting. I do want to go into the president one time. Let me get on this motherfucker one time. All right. I want to go on the president having corona. Shut up, okay? The president ain't got no damn corona. And why is he so quick to want to come out? Listen, they said it takes us 12 days. We got to be away when we have corona. This motherfucker gonna go in there corona. All of a sudden, they got some medicine that's new drugs that they've never put up, whatever they're trying to put up with the FDA approved drug that they got on the low key. Listen, either two things right now has happened. Either they've had the cure the whole time, or this is a ploy, and the president just doesn't want you to worry about him not doing his taxes and all that shit, which I don't even want to get on that, because you know what? I got Wesley Snipes, I got Casey and JoJo that probably want something to say about you not doing your taxes, because what happened when they didn't do their taxes? I mean, nothing makes you special, because if you didn't pay your taxes, why should anyone else pay their taxes? What makes you special? You ain't nobody like that, but you a gangster for doing that and telling people and still saying I don't give a fuck. Donald Trump is a gangster, straight up. You better believe that. He does not give a fuck, and he's smart about what he's doing, because what is he doing? He's having everybody talk about him too. He's very smart. He's very smart. But if you think for 1 minute that this man is Corona 19 positive, you're fucking high. He's just doing this shit, because if he is, you gotta think to yourself, what the fuck, man? If you got Corona, why the fuck you trying to come out here and hang out with everybody? Nah, keep your ass away. You need to be put somewhere else. Go somewhere else. Take your ass inside. Take your ass with them $1 billion, man. Soak it in some baby wraps. I don't know what you need to do, but take your ass away from people, because it ain't fair for you to be around people and other people can't know. Ain't nobody trying to deal with that shit. But he's Trump. You're like, man, I don't give a fuck. If it just doesn't make sense if you think about it just logically. How the fuck you gonna have Corona and now you getting ready to be out here with everybody else that fast? You haven't done your quarantines or nothing. You could just, everything. I don't think you understand where I understand. I don't feel like any of that shit is real, but it could be. It could be, but I don't think so. That's just my personal opinion. Hate it or love it. I don't think the man has coronavirus. They said he's up there at the Walter Reed Medical Center. Oh, my bad. Walter Reed Medical Center. I don't know where that's at, but I just don't. I don't know. I don't think it's real. And if it is real, that's deep because then you gotta think who's the vice president. It's deep. It's deep. It's deep. I still don't believe it. And as far as Corona, if you're trying to, I'm out here. So if you're from Wyandotte County. The total cases of coronaviruses we've had so far is 7,271, right? Deaths 134. Right now, at this moment now in Kansas, where I am located, Kansas is the state, we've had like over 62, I don't want to say 62,417,000 cases. And then deaths, we've had 698. Remembering off my dome, people, I wrote it down, 698. So that's a total death in just Kansas. We're not gonna go to Missouri because they're skyrocketing even more, and their numbers is hard to remember in my brain. But that's a lot of fucking people, man. I mean, it's a lot of people, and just to hear that this dude's like, I got Corona 19, and then I'm gonna go in here and get the special vaccine, and then I'm gonna come out here and be able to walk around because I don't give a fuck because I'm the president. It's just that motherfucker's a G. I don't give a fuck what you saying. That motherfucker G. He don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck. That motherfucker does not care, man. All right. Winter season. Now, I don't know about y'all, but when winter season comes, I get allergies bad now. Bad. I mean, my nose has been messed up for a couple times. I just want to go over a couple little things. Just want to share with some people because I know some people have those problems, What do you do? Let me tell you what to do right now. Make sure you're washing your sheets at least once a month. So if winter's going to be 4 months, you're going to wash your sheets every month at the beginning. Remember to do that. It'll help you out with that. Your blankets, you clean everything at least once a month. You'll be all right. Wash your hands. I can't tell y'all about washing your hands enough. Keep washing your hands. Now, if you're somebody that likes to have clutter all around your house, you need to reduce that clutter because all them dust mites come out. Just keep clutter to a minimum. Deep cleaning that kitchen will help you as well. Scrub them. They even said get behind your kitchen, sweep behind that mug, make sure everything's clean because I know you don't want to spend the winter with your nose messed up. None of us want to. Plus, we have the coronavirus. No one wants to worry about that. And I'm telling y'all, to keep yourself from not getting sick, you need at least 8 hours of sleep this winter. Every day, get that sleep in because that will help your immune system and be ready to fight. So if you can get that 8 hours of sleep, clean that clutter up, wash all them sheets, vacuum, make sure you're good for this winter season that's coming because it's supposed to be a bad one, And I advise y'all to make sure y'all get Lysol disinfected, keep yourself ready, just in case we have another situation because I fully believe that there'll be another shutdown before the end of the year. That is just my opinion. Okay. Now I'm excited because I usually end the no show with something motivational as far as real stuff that I go through every day. But I got a question asked, which I would love for y'all to keep sending them questions because I can touch on those every day at the end because that's what I'm about to do today. All right. Someone hit me with, how do you know to, you're knowing your worth as far as your pricing. And basically asking me, how do I know my, let me break that down with that question. He's basically asking me, because maybe I'm not making that sense. It doesn't sound like it's like, okay, so how do I price my pricings for my business? All right. And I'm pretty sure this guy's probably a videographer who asked me this. So first off, I'm just gonna start off with this. I'm not a millionaire. I don't have the money in the world. Is my business successful? Yeah. Am I making money off of everything I'm doing right now as far as financially with my creativity? Yes. Am I living off of that? Yes. Am I living off of that to where I'm like, I'm balling? No, I'm not in any sense. But what I will tell you is that shooting for low money and spending your time focusing on something that doesn't benefit you will not get you where you need to go. Okay. You want to know your worth? Stand on your values of what your pricing is. I had a problem when I started off. I shot low with some people and I shot high with other people, and I would always not get the same revenue back. It'd be off and on, low, small. A very good friend of mine told me to, how you start is how you finish. Shout out to Diamond G, who's my big homie. I got to give him love for that. But he told me that because, he's been in the game for a long time. And I was asking him when years ago. And I started learning. And then I got to a place where I realized my value. And I say this to this person that's asking me, know your value within your worth and know what you're revenuing. Because if you're going to spend, let's say you get a project that someone wants you to do, like they want you to do a birthday party with a drone shot. They just want the whole works for it, right? Now, people don't understand that if you're out here doing that, let's say, okay, 2 hours of doing that video shooting. All right, and then and then I do 2 hours of that video, sorry, and then I'm gonna do like 4 hours of editing. So in the end, I'm doing 4, 5. Oh, sorry about that. 6. I'm doing a lot of stuff. All right, I'm just spending more time and more hours on my craft and not making a lot of money. So let's say this person gives me $150 for all of that. I didn't make any money. You didn't make any money doing that. You got to think about your prices, what you're doing, where it's getting you, your value of your time when you're doing that. It all adds up. And people don't see behind, if you're a videographer and then you're an editor and all that, people don't see the behind stuff you do when it comes to, 20 hours on just one project when, all the things that go into it, Some people just like, do you just edit it real quick? And I have plenty of people that always ask me, hey, so what software do you use? I'll give you everything I do and then watch you try to do what I do. One thing about it is I didn't really get the person's name because I don't know the person's name, and I'm not gonna say his Instagram name because that's a lot of stuff to be dealing with. But I will. I'm gonna call him A14 because that's his name's like in Arabic, and I don't know it. I can't say it. It might be in Arabic or something else, but I can't say it, so I'm not gonna pronounce it. I'm not gonna lie. But if you're having time trying to figure that shit out about, your value, where you need to go, how much it's going to cost, how much your pricing should be set with somebody, know your value, the time you're going to put into that situation. If it's not beneficial to you, don't do it. Don't go down on anything that's not going to benefit you as far as money, I'm not going to say yes to any client anymore that's not going to that's not going to pay my prices because I know my value, I know my worth, I know I'm going to revenue something, I know I'm going to generate something with someone. If I put my time into that project, it's going to come out as beautiful as I know I can make it. The views and the likes, that's all up to you. It's always up to the person you're platforming, giving it to, but what you create is yours. And what you create to make to somebody is theirs, but the value of it is always comes down to, how much time you're going to put into this, and that comes into time comes into everything because of a videographer and an editor. That's all you're doing. You're ready to shoot. You're ready to make edits. You're ready to just keep going because, anything that's time consuming can take away from your next project that could be done quicker to have you out doing something else. So like I said, A1, I can't pronounce his name, but know your value of what you're doing. Make sure you understand the time you're putting into this. Because this is at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, whatever you're doing, whatever you're trying to get to, whatever's got you out here as an entrepreneur, and you're trying to figure out, your pricings and all that, come up with a good number that's going to sustain for you. What's going to benefit you. Don't lowball yourself to where you're doing your client a better favor than you. All right. Remember that this is your business. This is how you feed your family. You might lose people over this. People might fall out with you because it becomes personal. Quit letting it become personal and let it become business. Because when it's business, you can't really say too much shit, because it's business. When it gets personal, that's when feelings get involved. People feel some type of way. But if you keep this business, you're smart about your pricing. Hey, I at least need $450 because I know all the stuff I'm about to put in, plus the timing work after we leave here. Because if you're only shooting on the shit, my fault. I don't know what's up with me today. Shooting on the shit. If you're only on the set for 2 hours of 2 locations, and you're in the studio editing yours and it takes you 5 hours, you've lost some money if you only got a bill 50 off that. You lost a lot of money. You really need to smack yourself in the mouth because you just wasted a whole fucking day of not getting money. All right, period. Period. And some people be like, damn, passing up any money. Listen, I'm not saying pass up money. I'm saying negotiate it. And listen, it's all about wordplay too. But you're not going to, you're a rookie if you let that happen. Don't let nobody take advantage of you. Remember your value, because at the end of the day, that's the realest shit, because you're putting so much work into this. I'm not going to put 6 hours on a video and then go out to a location and do 4 hours and you think you're only going to pay me $100 to $150. Get the fuck out of here. Get real. Get real. Not in this planet. You better go find a rookie, because if you want something that look great, you're going to pay too. You're going to pay. If you can't, then I wouldn't want to work with you anyway, because you don't value yourself as an artist or as, whatever. I've done models with whatever I do. I'd rather spend my time working with people that are professional and want to spend their money. I wouldn't want to be around anyone else that doesn't. That's just wasting your own time. And, at the end of the day, you got to think about it. If someone can't spend the time on their money for that, their situation to help them go anywhere, then they're not ever going to go nowhere. Because it just doesn't happen. You got to make it happen. That's why they'll always need people that do what I do, edit and video, and whoever else does this. So that's my questions to the answers of what I got. I'm going to call it the question of the day for Note. It feels good to have people just ask me a question. That's dope. And also remember, what do you bring to the project as well when you're looking at a project with someone too? Because you gotta at least have some great work too to match those prices. And whatever you stand out, that's what makes you who you are. To me, I'm like, I make dope videos, so I stand out on my own with whatever I do, and it's my style. So yeah, I'm gonna get paid for that. If not, I'm not gonna waste my time. I'm not gonna put the notarized stamp on your stuff. I'm not gonna go out my way if it doesn't generate revenue. So, all right, with a no show, that's it, man. That's all I got for today. Tired as a mug. All right, man, we'll be back on a no show. It's your boy Note. I'm gone, man. Y'all stay up. Y'all keep it solid. I hope I helped 1A. I'll have his name somewhere down here, but man, it's all love, bro. I'm out. It's the no show.